Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the Ubiquiti PoE Over 2-Wire Retrofit Extender, the biggest mouthful of a product in the world. What is this? The idea of this is maybe you have got a 2-wire connection already out to a gate, or maybe even you've got a coax system out to another location, and this is going to allow us to be either a data extender or a PoE and data extender. So this is really good where you can't run Ethernet out already, or you need longer distances than you would normally get over Ethernet. So let me run through what you get in the box and maybe talk a little bit about it as we go along. So to start with, you're going to get your little conformity get started guide. There is a little bit of useful information in there, so please do open that up and have a look. You are going to get a couple of small bags of screws and lugs to mount these on the wall or a hard surface if you want to, and you're going to get two mounting plates there. If I show you the unit, which we'll have a proper look at in a moment, you can see that that can just go on the back there and lock into place, probably if I get it the right way up, and hold that then in place. Okay, you are then going to get two covers, so I'll show you how these work in a moment, and you are going to get a couple of options. So you are going to get two connectors for your sort of standard coax in the end there, or you are going to just get your two normal connectors for standard 2-pin. So what is the idea? Well, you get two of the devices themselves. So you've already got maybe a coax in place, or you've got 2-wire. The great thing with this is with 2-wire, you can probably almost get up to 700 meters. You won't get, with coax, you can probably get up to about 700 meters. With 2-wire, maybe about 500 meters. You won't really get PoE power usable after about 300 meters on both of these options, but this does mean we can actually get data of much longer distance than, say, a standard Ethernet cable can. So if you've got a cable already out to the gate, then you are going to, say a 2-wire, you are going to put PoE plus, again, there we go, that's a PoE out on that side. Sorry, I get the transmitter on this one here, PoE in, so you're going to push your PoE in on this side here. This is our first device. And obviously on the bottom you're going to choose, are you going to be running it through coax? If you're going to run it in coax, then the connector will go into the bottom there for coax. Or if you've got just normal, I think it's 24 gauge or whatever cable, then you're just going to basically put your standard connector in the bottom there, and you're going to wire in your two cables into that, as you can see. This then itself can go inside the plastic casing that I showed you earlier. So the one of these will say receive. I think you can just see the RX on the bottom, and one will say transmit. So we can match the holes on the front to the holes on the front there. We can push this in place. Obviously, if we've then got our coax connector in there as well, let me just put that together so you can just see this, that in place. If we now just put that all neatly inside this, it just keeps the whole thing together and solid. Obviously, you could then mount that like that onto a hard surface, and we've now got our transmitter end ready to go. Our coax cable is going to go in this end. At the other end, we would repeat the whole process. So again, we would pop in our coax connector. Going to put that all inside its nice protector. So the other end of the coax is there. So here's our transmitter end, our receiver end, our PoE in on this side here, and then out on this side. In the worst case, if we've got too much distance, we're just going to get data out. So again, we're putting data over that 2-pin or coax. But if we're less than 300 meters, we're going to be able to get PoE out here. The distance depends on how much PoE. I think at 300 meters on coax, maybe there's about 7 or 8 watts of power, which could be enough to power a camera, for instance. So this is a great option for extending your network over connectivity that you already have, or physical cables that you already have that are not Ethernet. So quite a lot there to have a look in the box, but I do hope you found that useful. Head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless devices, along with camera security. Plenty of how-to guides as well. So head on over there, subscribe, and stay up to date.